Alright, if you've been browsing around for hours on YouTube looking for a legit tutorial on how to get free eShop codes, you found the right video because what I'm going to show you here actually works and is 100% legal and 100% legit. And if you've been following my activity around on YouTube for these past couple of months, in this video I'm actually going to do a face reveal. I'm not going to appear on camera per se, but there will be a picture of me a little bit later in this video if you were just curious about me and my background and why I'm recording all these videos. But anyways, the way that this works, and I'll put a link to this page in the description, PayPal actually has this digital gift card system where they have all of these cards for different brands such as like Nintendo eShop, and provided that you have a PayPal account with a balance of at least $10, what you can do is essentially redeem that balance for this gift card, and within a week or so, PayPal will actually email you a gift code for the Nintendo eShop, which you can go into on your 3DS or Wii U, and you can subsequently enter that code, and then once you enter the code, that total will actually be sent into your eShop account, which you can use to get pretty much any game that you want for free. So what I'm now going to do is actually switch cameras really quickly and just kind of show you a little bit more in depth how this works. Alright, so the gist of the method I'm about to show you is we're essentially going to take a PayPal account, whether it's newly created or already existing, and we're going to use a very specific series of steps that I'm about to show you to rapidly fill that PayPal account with $5 increments of cash. Now, in order to do this correctly, you're going to want to make sure that you follow me exactly, because I'm actually going to guide you through a very special website that we can use, and if you actually access it in the way that I'm going to show you, you'll get $2 put onto your account for that website free of charge, which you wouldn't get if you were to otherwise try to access it. So the first thing that you're going to want to do if you don't already have one is create a PayPal account. And the way you would do that is just come to paypal.com like I'm here and just click the sign up button and then just give an email address and password that you're comfortable using with PayPal. And then once you've done that, what you're going to want to do is go over to Google like this. And we're essentially going to enter a very specific search query. Now, remember when I said follow me exactly? This is the part that's really critical. We need to make sure that we do this right. Now, what you're going to want to do is enter the query Vindale Research Scam or Legit Shocking Truth, just like that. And then once you've entered that, you're going to want to find a specific review that actually has the words shocking truth in its title. It's going to be this one. And this is the one that's going to actually have that method we can use to access Vindale Research and get that $2 bonus that we wouldn't get if we were to just access it normally. So you're going to want to click this, and this is actually going to bring you to an article that I've typed up that actually explains what Vindale Research is a little bit more in depth. So Vindale Research is actually something called a market research company, where what they're doing is other companies who have products like maybe jewelry or Gatorade or whatever, they want to know what consumers think about their products. Like, they want to know how those products are seen, whether or not you're going to like or dislike new products that they create, and what they're willing to do is essentially ask you questions about these products, and in exchange for answering these questions, companies like Vindale Research will actually pay you. Now, this is actually one such way that you can actually make money on Vindale Research, which is the process of completing their research studies and participating in them. And people actually participate in research studies all the time offline, and Vindale has basically taken this industry and put it on the internet. So in order to actually get that $2 bonus, what you're going to want to do is click on this link right here. And what that's going to do is essentially bring you to this web page. What you're going to want to do here is click free get started, and then once you get here, you're going to want to actually enter your contact information, tick yes, and click continue. And I know seeing this, a lot of people might feel uncomfortable actually giving out their personal information to a website on the internet, but the good news is Vindale Research is legally obligated by their privacy policy, which you can see here, to not disclose any personally identifiable information you give to them to any third party, meaning that it is completely safe to use their website. And if they were to actually give this out, they could actually be sued. And also, they're a company and they have hundreds of thousands of users. So if just they don't really care about when one person signs up. It's not a scam, and I'm actually going to show you a little bit of proof of that with this payment that I received from Vindale Research itself. If you were to call PayPal and ask them about this specific transaction ID, they'd be able to verify that this transaction actually happened and this money was actually put into my PayPal account. So that's just payment proof that Vindale Research actually does pay, and if you wanted to confirm that, you could call PayPal if necessary. But I mean, their business model, it makes sense. sense. And this company, they actually, just take my word for it, they 100% are legit. Now, once you've actually entered your contact information into this area and clicked continue, within 5 to 10 minutes or so, you'll actually get an email from Vindale Research, and in that email will be a link that you can click on to activate your account. And I know that the amount of time between once you click continue and once you tick yes, and once you actually see that email, is actually a little bit longer than most people might be expecting. So just keep that in mind. Like, if you don't see it in 5 minutes, just like keep checking periodically, and eventually you will see that email. Now, once you actually click the link inside that email to activate your account, you're going to be given access to the Vindale Research Studies panel, which essentially looks like this. Now, right here, once you get to this webpage, watch this, copy this, and the $2 bonus will be immediately put into your account free of charge. What you're going to want to do is click this complete your profile button, and what that will do is bring you to this page right here, your account profile. Now, once you're on this page, all of this information at the top is already going to be filled out for you. I mean, that's going to be because obviously you entered this information once you created your account, but you're going to want to actually scroll down here and fill out this demographic information. And once you do that and click update profile, $2 will be instantly deposited into your Vindale Research account free of charge, and that makes it like much easier to actually get to the $5 minimum account balance required to actually withdraw money from Vindale Research. So what this is in order to actually withdraw your account balance here into your PayPal account, you have to have at least $5 in your account, and the reason that they have this is so that people don't just create free accounts on Vindale Research and essentially steal money from their company. So the way to actually get those extra $3 that we'll need to actually get to the $5 minimum required to like get money into our PayPal account is to like just complete studies by clicking on these, and it's just answering questions about like products. So they're really easy to do, and they're really helpful for companies who are trying to make better products for consumers. And if you look at some of the rates of these things, they actually pay a little bit better than you would get from a minimum wage job. I mean, if you look at this study right here, this one takes 10 minutes to complete, and that's paying you basically like $3 for 10 minutes of work. If I were to multiply that by 6, that's $18 an hour. That's a better rate of pay than I might get from a minimum wage job. And this is totally work from home, meaning you don't have to actually drive anywhere in order to get this money, which is really useful. And any age can pretty much participate in this, so you don't have to go through getting an interview. You don't have to do all the hard parts that would be required to get a job. You can just sign up for this website and immediately do this and get paid. So that's really useful, and I highly recommend that you like check out more information about Vindale Research, like more earnings opportunities that I tell you about in this article that I wrote. Like there's a few other ways to earn money with them, like their videos and their paid surveys, so I definitely recommend you check that out. But what I'm now going to do is actually answer a few questions that you may be having about me. So first of all, who am I and why do I make all of these videos? The short story is I'm actually a child abuse survivor, and if I don't get at least $400 a month into my PayPal account, I don't eat. Unfortunately, that's just the way it works. And that was the way it used to be before I actually started earning $40,000 a month by purchasing an online business for $1. Now, the long story for this is what was happening is I was essentially being abused in a public school. I don't really want to give out more information than is necessary about that. And I kept raising concerns about this, and the people responsible were essentially saying you have a disability, and they were essentially trying to present that as a reason not to listen to me, if that makes sense. Like they were trying to just completely disregard having to act on my opinion on the basis that I have a disability, which is first of all, discrimination, even though they were trying to call it like a kind of special needs service, even though it's clearly discrimination, advocating like unequal treatment because someone has a disability. And two, I was never even diagnosed. They shouldn't have even been bringing that up. Like that was illegal on so many levels. And as a result of them repeatedly trying to tell me this, like they actually mandated that I be sent to several different psychiatrists, and none of them could actually give them the diagnosis that they needed to justify their activity against me. So what they ended up doing was essentially denying me an education, and because of a multiple range of factors, I was essentially left for dead on the streets, and I actually lived in a car for 6 months, which is how I recorded a lot of the videos that are earlier posted on my many channels on YouTube. And eventually, I actually figured out this trick you can use, and I mentioned this in my free e-course, which you can get if you decide to just go back to the home page of my website and click a specific button that's like right here. I actually found a method that you can use Airbnb to essentially get free housing, which means you won't have to pay rent and won't have to pay a mortgage. And I was able to use this free housing to obviously have internet and concentrate on setting up this online business, which is actually really easy to do. So now I want to kind of just talk about the online business a little bit. It is a system called affiliate marketing. And the way affiliate marketing works is companies will frequently have products that they're trying to sell. And what they'll do is they'll have these websites which they're selling these products on, and they'll have these things called affiliate systems. And an affiliate system is a sales system where the company that's trying to sell a product will actually give you a link, and whenever you click on that link, the person who clicked on it will be sent to a product's web page, and whenever they click on that product and actually buy it, you get to keep a percentage of the money that they spend. So that's called a commission. And Amazon.com actually has one of these things. It's called the Amazon Associates program, where you can essentially, anytime you get somebody to click your link and go to Amazon.com and that person buys something on Amazon, you get to keep a percentage of the money that that person spent. So that's actually really useful. Now, the way my specific business works is it's something called big ticket affiliate marketing. And the way this works is the products that the company I'm working with sells are really, really expensive, like a couple $1,000s a piece. So if I'm able to sell just one of those things, like get one person to click on my link and buy that thing, I get like $500, $5,000, $12,000 commissions just from the one sale. And the going saying with companies like this is it's way easier to sell $10,000 products to make $100,000 online than it is to sell $1,010 product, or $10,010 products to make $100,000 online, if that makes sense, where you have to really put in way less work in order to actually make money from this than you would if you were trying to sell like some of the higher ticket products. Now, the strategy that I'm using to actually make so much money online is actually email marketing with like several different products of this type that I'm selling. Like I have a total of 6, and I basically, anybody who joins my email list, I'll essentially show them these products, and I'll give them reason to actually buy them. And whenever the person does buy the product, obviously, I get commission money. Now, this actually does bring me to another point that I wanted to make, and that's actually about affiliate marketing itself and the product that I am selling. A lot of people have started this specific online marketing practice where what they're doing is they're essentially creating articles that look like negative reviews of any type of product that's ever released that has to do with affiliate marketing. And these reviews are essentially they're intentionally written negatively so that once you read the review, once you get to the bottom of the review, the person who wrote it will recommend you a different product. So what they're doing is they're intentionally creating publicity to sell you other very similar products, which teach people to create websites that write reviews about online marketing products to sell you the same product, to teach you to write negative reviews about other online marketing products, and the cycle basically just goes on and on and on. So that's like negative publicity that's actually surrounding a lot of what I do, but it can actually make you a ton of money online. Like affiliate marketing in and of itself, it is a ridiculously lucrative industry because it is so automated, because you're just naturally running a business that is completely done by machines, so you have all this time freedom to essentially sit back while your computers make you $40,000 a month. It's ridiculous. Now, if you want to actually get more information about this, and you want to actually get more information about my course, because I have also released my own free e-course, and the way you would access it is you would essentially click on this link, and what that's going to do is that's going to send you a couple of things. It's a course that contains 15 things that I call zero investment cash generators, which are methods a lot like Vindale research that you can use to essentially generate cash at zero investment really, really quickly. And I also teach you a lot of survival things that I learned from essentially living in a car, like how to get free housing, where to go in case that you find yourself with nowhere to live and nowhere to sleep. And other free methods that you can use to raise a lot of money really quickly. And if you follow all the steps in the guide and you actually purchase the online business franchise thing that I'm selling for just $1, you can eventually start making $40,000 a month, because you're doing affiliate marketing, but you're selling products that are so expensive. For every sale, you make $1,000 or more dollars. So it's really, really powerful. And if you want to actually support me or interact with me more, or just maybe talk, I recommend that you join my business. I mean, we actually have a private Facebook page that's only for people who buy that $1 business franchise, which is the exact same one that I bought to start the $40,000 a month thing, which I'm doing. And a business franchise is simply a copy of an existing business model. For example, you can own your own McDonald's. You can literally just purchase a franchise or a copy of a McDonald's, and that business will start earning you money automatically. And that's essentially just what a franchise is. But what I recommend you do, if you want to read up more on this, is actually just go to my website here and check out this article right here. and just read about this. I basically explain what the product is. I also explain what the intentional creation of negative publicity is, and I essentially walk you through step by step how you can actually build your own $40,000 a month fully automated online business by purchasing a copy or a franchise of this product right here for $1. And the great news is if you actually join through my referral link at the bottom of this web page, you'll actually be specifically put on my team, which means that I will personally one-on-one help you leverage your business and actually get it up to the level where it's making this kind of money per month. Now, this is really not for everybody. This is only for people who have a credit card and are able to pay. If you don't have a credit card, just call up a bank, they'll get one for you, and it's $1. And if you don't have $1, what I recommend you do is you just go back to the homepage of my website and essentially check out my free e-course. I show you 15 ways to make money very quickly at zero investment to use to leverage business opportunities like this. And within a couple of months, if you really work this correctly, you can start making like $40,000 a month online, fully automated. And this review, in my opinion, is the most authoritative that exists on this specific product. It's 10,000 words long. You won't find a longer review anywhere else, and the people who are saying it's a scam are essentially scam artists themselves because they're participating in an artificial negative publicity scheme. And I address pretty much every bad thing that's ever been said about this specific product in this review, so you're definitely going to want to check this out. So I've really rambled on and on about like just my business and what I do, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle back and actually tell you about how we can get what we originally came for free. The reason why having a PayPal account is such a powerful thing is you can essentially use a PayPal account to pay for anything in the world and have anything in the world shipped to your house. And the reason for this is if you go to ebay.com and you enter any product, for example, let's just do Wii points, for example, and we were to just click a random listing here, you can actually use PayPal on eBay and you can have anything you want in the world shipped to your house. So if you naturally have a PayPal balance high enough, which is what I show you how to do with Vindale Research, like in this article, you can essentially have anything you want in the world shipped to your house. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle back again, and I'm going to show you how we can specifically get what we originally came here for free. So I'm just going to change cameras really quickly. Alright, so once you've used one of the methods on Vindale Research to get a PayPal balance of at least $10, what you can do is you can come back to this webpage, and again, I'll put a link to this in the description, and you can just click this Buy For Me button, and within a week, they'll email you a gift code which you can enter on your 3DS or Wii U to have the total amount that you selected here added into your Nintendo eShop account. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. If you found this interesting, if you found this video helpful or liked it in any way, please click the like button, please leave a comment, and please subscribe. Obviously, it does help me if you're interacting with my content because that'll make more people see it and that'll subsequently help me earn more money. So you can think of that like a free donation. And if you're interested in the topic of making like $40,000 a month online in passive income, which is money you don't have to work for, go back and check out the website that I showed you a little bit earlier. But that's it for the most part of this video. Thanks for watching.